Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new mini-series where we'll be taking a look at some of the anime and other pop culture statues that have happened to have found their way into my collection. And for today's video, we're going to be kicking things off with the very first resin statue that I got, which was a statue of Ulquiorra Cifer from the Bleach series. Now, this Ulquiorra statue was a collaboration between two different studios, one being JacksDo Studios and the other being Cheng Studios. Now, I'm sure that immediately something that you guys will notice is the fact that this statue is of Ulquiorra in his Resurrección Segunda Etapa form from the series. And another little thing that you guys probably also noticed is the fact that he does look a little bit different from the way he does in the show. That's right. This version of Ulquiorra that they went for is very buff. I must say, they gave this man quite a bit of muscles. If you remember from the show itself, his resurrection form is very skinny. Ulquiorra for the most part is a very lean boy, but he's still pretty strong. Don't get it twisted. However, I do really like what they did with this statue. I feel like Ulquiorra, looking as strong as he does here, really matches with the amount of power that he actually has in the series. And you can see with the resin, they kind of went for this flame effect on the back there. They also had the number 4 on the base there to kind of represent that. There are a few other pieces that you can add, like this one came with a little ball that you can put in the center to go with the 4. Personally, I felt like it would be blocking the number 4, so I just opted to not put it in there at all. You also notice that Ulquiorra does have his lance, which, if I remember correctly, is called the Lanza del Relampago, but I could very well be wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comment section below. And you also see the signature hollow chest piece right there, where depending on the angle that you're looking at it from, it looks pitch black. And if you look at it from other angles, you can pretty much see right through it, which honestly is very accurate for how hollows are. Now with this statue, they did have two different versions, one being a transparent version and another one being an electroplated version. With the electroplated version, all the green resin that you see here would have been covered in a metallic looking, basically kind of like a lighter green. I opted to go for the transparent one just because I felt like this felt a lot more accurate to the actual power or display that Ulquiorra himself has. Now this statue doesn't come with any extra pieces per se. He pretty much only has one head. Only real thing you end up getting with the statue is the plaque that shows you what number that you got. So for myself, I got number 134 out of 188 pieces, which I'm assuming that for the 188, that's specifically for the transparent version. They probably had like another 188 for the electroplated version, most likely. Now I don't know about the rest of y'all, but Ulquiorra has honestly been one of my favorite characters from the series, which was why I wanted a really nice statue for him. And personally, like I said, I really like the design that they went with here, making him a super buff boy. If you're a fan of the more classic Ulquiorra style, there are plenty of other statues out there that you can get that match that aesthetic, but I for one really love what they went with for this.